महिन्याभरात तर डाएट वर आहे ना मी. हा दॅट्स गुड. नो नो, मेहनतले आहे तुझी, काम कमी. मेहनतले काम कमी. अच्छा अच्छा. ओके. म्हणजे तुला काम, तू काय काम करते माझं? हो. ए बाबू, माझी बाबू मुटकी बाबू, माझी बाबू मुटकी बाबू. हो. जय जय. तर आपलं चिकन मध्ये हा वापतो. हा? देव बिव काय नाहीये, सांगितलं नाही जगात. देव नाही आहे जगात ते. मग कुठला देव सांगते का? अच्छा. नाही ते निमित्त लागत नाही मला. हम्म. मुटकी बाबू, माझी बाबू. अगं नाही, त्याच्यावर लेक्चर चालू आहे. मुटकी, हे मुटकी, मुटकी, हे मुटकी बाबू, माझी बाबू, मुटकी बाबू, माझी बाबू. आवरा पटापट, इतका वेळ नाही लावायचा. चटचं लावून लगेच झाकून लावायचं. हे मुटकी. तसे मला सॅस आवडतच नव्हतं, बरं झालं सॅस मध्ये नाही आहे, डॅश मध्ये. मुटकी बाबू, माझी दुदू. देखिए 500 को खाएगा 500 × 30.
Yeah, we'll discuss. त्यांना आवाज येईल. Students, and to be all station and station. MCAT is a aspiring mind process adaptive test. Say adaptive. Use that in mind. The background for this is if you're a job hunter, if you want to ensure a start in IT or any company for that matter, what company looks out in you. Now we can anticipate them because of our experience and because of dealing with this for many years. We understood that what companies are looking in you and how you can be prepared for that. So that when they actually come to talk to you, okay, you are ready in all that sense, in all that respect. That's the beauty. But the question comes here: what are the points which you need to inculcate before going into the placement season at this point? How much time it will be required for you to groom yourself in those points or in those topics so that you'll be better prepared. So all those things we'll try to uh, discuss here and let us try to find some applicable solutions which can be useful for you in the future time. Again,
काय झालं
my job is not so difficult talking to you because you already are graduates. You have known all this. You have uh, seen a lot of things there, and you know everything. So I will not be hammering on each and every point which is already known to you. And I want from your side be reciprocated.
switch it बोललो
Let us tell me that sir, this we know. We'll let us go on. So it's not like it should not be
बोलला
like
चावतो
a
का नाही
time
बघ मग
bound
3
thing.
महिन्यांनी
We'll try
सहा
to
महिन्याचं
exchange
जाऊ
the information as fast as
ए
possible.
बघू
Like
रात
that.
चल
Okay. Then, as we all know, how can a company quickly identify talent? Annually going through thousands of resumes of attempting interviews
पोट
by
फुगलंय
month of time.
माझं पोट
Obviously, they
फुगलंय
can't do this
पोट फुगलंय
on a
आता टेन्शन
one-to-one basis.
नाही नाही मी नाही
So,
खाणार
candidates, applications are getting selected into the
आता
एक आणि अर्धी वाटी करा
hundreds of companies from different
आता
websites.
टेन्शन नाही तर माझ्या
Thousands of candidates apply for every job. It can create daunting. Now, this is what is the
ऊन
experience.
लय लागलं आई घातली ऊन आलं ऊन आलं ऊन आलं ऊन आलं
Then I think
करा लवकर खायला भुका लागतं
okay. This is a problem with getting your own views. I will not discuss that further. We'll go on. Through MCAT, condensed aptitude scores can be quickly compared across multiple candidates, allowing recruiters to quickly generate a shortlist of student candidates. That's there. Candidate's profile gets highlighted if they score well in the MCAT, thus eliminating the liability of an unfair and timely selection process. Because it may happen so that if you ask someone to go through thousand resumes, he may go for first 200, and if he found that 50 are good, he may not see 200 plus. And it's a human thing. Okay, you can't deny that. That's the truth. And that is inherently fair. We can unbiased since hiring happens strictly on merit. So the MCAT is like that. Then again, if you go in detail, uh, training programs, then see, we normally what we do, we use MCAT for two reasons. One is for preparing yourself for placements in one sense because it's a self-explanatory or it's a self thing. Like you appear for the exam, you appear for the exam, and then you get results. You analyze that results, and you know where to work hard and what to do in that. That is your self-perspective or self-reflective. You got a result, and you reflect on that and try to maneuver yourself into those things. Okay. The second forward focus we use it for by going through your scores. We also understand that if some training has to be imparted to the people, on what grounds or what are the topics for which you need training. Because those points on which you people are not score well, okay, we take those points to have training. That's how we work there. Detailing. Then you see training, soft and technical skills, academic records, Euro backlog policy, you all are aware, and enhanced placement. So if you see these are rotating like this. So you should have good academic records. Then you should do training uh, based on your reflection, based on your analysis that, yeah, I have tested myself, I got assessed by myself, and now assessment result they have told me that I need to work on this. And if the first two uh, gears start working, and then the third gear comes in, and then that's how it works. We'll go on. I will not discuss that. Then again, we'll go here. Just wait. I think this will be very too much for for you to think. But again, I don't mind talking to you right now because you also need to be presented yourself on these topics. Critical training, life skills, communication skills, literacy, critical skills, all those normally we happen in SC. But now don't be year dependent. If you feel you are lagging somewhere, you try to inculcate. It doesn't matter. You should sit for our training modules. That doesn't matter. You can choose your training modules. Online model you can have, or you can have your own tutorials, whatever you feel. But if you feel that there is some issue with your understanding in something like life skills, communication skills, then I will not open that Pandora box. When I say communication skills, it may take a lot many things: verbal, non-verbal, your gestures, your gait, how you walk, talk, okay, how you carry yourself in front of the people. So that those are the things comes into picture. Again, your teamwork, how you are, whether you're compassionate, whether you are passionate about your work, whether you can take people along with you, or whether you have some personality traits that you are fearful or you have anxiety or you can't cope up with people to have a good team, all those things. Okay. When I say communication skills, it's a very big thing. It's a big vendor of ours. But you need to work on
माझे
those
फोटोज
aspects.
दाबून
And
दाबून
there has to
दुखायला
be proper
लागले.
reflections.
रोज मग
You need to
दाबून
sit,
ठेवून माझं
sit
पोट
with you for
दुखायला
some
लागले.
time and analyze yourself. When you're done a big project, okay, how good you are as a team player, how good as an individual player, and reflect on that. Whenever you have done some collaborative work, you just see that. And if you have not done any collaborative work, that is again daunting. It's again problematic because why it happens so that till now you haven't done some work, collaborative work, which is substantial and which can be put into your resume. Resume में कुछ आएगा ही नहीं, तो फिर उनको कैसे मालूम करेगा कि ये अच्छा टीम प्लेयर है.
18,000 का
So
तो
I
कुछ
hope
हो गया.
you take care of that because you are PT students. I'm not going one by one, but you should take it very uh, easily. That let me empower myself. Let me learn myself. Let me enrich myself, replenish myself every day, so that one day I will be better. Again, in PHP time, we will do training depending on specific domains. Specific domains means what? Programming, core domain, and critical thinking skills. So these are called core domain because eventually you will not be just be tested on a ELQ or quantitative aptitude and your logical reasoning skill and logical and critical thinking. No, once you have done that, when you got aptitude, you got a good aptitude, you have good verbal normal reasoning, you have got good logical reasoning, and then they want you to be skillful. What is skills? Under that skills come there programming and core domain knowledge. If your fundamentals are not worth, why they will want to build a castle on those fundamentals because the fundamentals are not good. So no one wants to make a building on such fundamentals, such base. No. So I want your base to be very concrete. If it is concrete, then everyone will love or everyone will want to build on something. से यार रेडीमेड फ्लिंक मिल रही है अभी बिल्डिंग बनाएंगे अदरवाइज आपका फ्लिंक ही खराब है तो बोलेंगे यार तेरे चक्कर में कौन फंसूंगा तो अंदर जा रहा. So I hope you got it. So with this we'll go on. Again, I do have some slides on this, and then I will directly talk to you on a special thing. On AMCAT, I do have another slide also, but I will just go through all this in a small time. You see, actually, normally we talk about communication, personal skills, social behavior, responsibility, personality, behavior. Attitude is very important. How positive you are, how you take your life in the course of life. That's also important. So please, and I know only you people have worked on this thing. Just I'm reminding you. Then at least particular skills and good experience, educating, ethics, etc. Every word I can talk for 1 hour. If you ask me precisely, every word is sufficient to talk for 1 hour. But I will not do that. But I know you know what is computer studies. You know, and there are different modus operandi for GD and personal interview. In GD, you need to be inclusive. You need to be compassionate. You need to allow people to express their thoughts first. You can't override on someone. You cannot jump on someone, and you can't pass derivative remarks. Your remark, whatever you speak about someone, it has to be very polite. It has to be very human. Humanity should be reflected there. But sometimes, no, in our arrogance of to do something or to get a attraction from other people, or particularly the selector, we feel. But when you do that, you please do it. You be ferocious, you be vicious, but not attacking us. That's what they will check. GD is not only testing your skills and testing your document. They want to see how you take others' idea. Whether you like them or not, that is another story. But are you allowing someone to speak his heart? Are you grown up enough, or are you mature enough to listen,
Yes, Christy.
even if it is not liking you? So they want all those things. It is happening. It is not happening for every company, man. Those jobs which involve that many uh, people in requires interaction with many people of different fronts. Like you may talking to foreign delegates, you may talking to your team members, you may talking to uh, your company's important people, vice president, and all those. So if you're dealing with so much of people in different things, they want you people to be very good in communication skills. And GD is one of the way of doing it. Ultimately, you need to put some thoughts. You need to articulate your thoughts and put into words that you're doing. You're also negotiating with other people what topics they are working on, and obviously they also test your general knowledge, because a topic is what is may not be known to you every time, but then you have to fool around. And that common sense is important. And then the next is your knowledge, general knowledge. How can you do you know? Are you aware of the happening around the world, or are you are just confined to your own world, of a small world you are built, and then you want to be your nectar, or you want to be your Muslim? Please take note. You have to. And you know, this is practically possible. You must HR skills. HR skills to be HR will HR will look into your all these skills, okay, but you also look into how you are fit to their community, their company. They want to find out through your answers some situations they will throw in front of you, and they try to find out whether are you ready to accept, or are you able to fit in the existing people. They know who are the people whom you are working with, and what type of culture we exhibit, or what type of culture we do have in company. So उनको पता है. Now they just see whether it is fine with or not. It may happen so that though you are technically sound, communication skills are very excellent. Okay, your technical skills are also up to the mark, but still you don't get selected. This may be the reason that they may thought some answer of yours might have shown some prejudice, might have shown some your beliefs, okay, or that's what they instigate you to come up with something, okay, that they can decide on. So being rational, having a proper common sense there is the because you know you can't judge that person. So he can judge on you. Okay, that's what his job is. But you don't know. You haven't known that person before. And so you what is be rational, be inclusive. So inclusive, if you're rational, it will go on. If you're unable, be secular. You need to be secular. Should not have biased on that part also. Because they also get tested. That's the HR skills. That's the last point. When you whole day you spend in doing something, and 11 now is the last thing before your job. Your job, and this is the person sitting in front of. If he say yes, you're selected. If he say no, neglected. And normally when you go for HR interviews, you're tired of daily grind. No, that day is a very you get great there lot because first morning में आओ इनके सुनो फिर टेस्ट दो तो वो एंजाइटी सहन करो फिर उसके बाद फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू सेकंड इंटरव्यू थर्ड इंटरव्यू you get exhausted actually and then the exam and you look vibrant you should feel vibrant you should feel that you are still full of energy full of vibrancy full of what's mental you want to passionate you have to showcase all these things and already you have been tired for one day. So I personal request मेरा रहता है कि you go washroom and have fresh पूरा मुंह धो के मतलब कंगी वंगी बना के खाना बना के खाना that's the first thing. So eventually you also get prepared mentally now let me be fresh now let me not show my tiredness let me not show my non-interest. These are the things you prepare your mind for such and इसमें nervousness भी कम हो जाता है जरा much this feeling also take you to some other level but you know all this things because we are human we know all those so that is the point I'm trying to tell you please go on then he skills internship or technical skills technical skills कौन सा टेस्ट आपको नहीं आता तो ये की टेस्ट जो हम लेते थर्ड ईयर की जो आपके लिए नॉर्मल थर्ड ईयर से स्टार्ट करेंगे अपन तो उसमें थोड़ा और डिटेल में रहते फोर कॉन्सेप्ट्स नीड टू बी देयर कंप्यूटर फंडामेंटल्स होंगे या फिर आपका डेटा साइंस होगा या फिर आपका प्रोग्रामिंग automata fixed and automata flow then you need to be a flow programmer okay and then the programming is very different very challenging that's how you test your programming skill okay there are two tests on programming pro fix and pro fix means common to all pro means जिन्होंने अच्छा किया उस fix में उसको आता है और adaptive test है I will tell you what is adaptive afterwards रिज्यूम बिल्डिंग के लिए आप करना पड़ता है मेरी प्रोजेक्ट है अभी आप तो पीजी में हो तो आपको इंडिपेंडेंट बात करेंगे वो तो देयर आर मेनी थिंग्स आई होप यू वर्क टू रिज्यूम ऑल दिस इयर्स तो ये ट्रेनिंग का चल रहा है अब तक देन आई विल लीव दिस वन एंड आई विल स्टार्ट अनदर पीपीटी machine that was about training and some part where I want to bring you there because I want to know what SAP people of PhD do, why they are so placement ready, and how they become placement ready, and what type of journey they go through. Okay? Because ultimately that's matter. Which which college you are in, which branch you are in, how many companies visit that campus doesn't matter. What matters is how you are prepared. What is your mental? What skills you are acquired? What you accumulate? All those skills. It's your individual performance.
जरा दुःखी झालोय मी थोड्या वेळाने
Company
बोलतो
visits to PhD, that is the PhD's legacy. But after that, you are
गाणं नाही
whether
बघितलं
you have got select or not select, it's your doing only. उसमें कुछ नहीं. Still, industries are doing like this. There is no chart like thing, or there is no setting like this. There is no something ले लो करेंगे. अभी तो हुआ है. You must not have heard because they don't want to close their businesses. In future. That's why. So please take a note. परफॉर्म आपको करना है और किसी को नहीं. और हम now we'll go on. Now the crux. Aspiring minds of yes. Aspiring minds of the company which is sold to SHL now. It's a very huge multi-billion or $1 billion. And this aspiring mind was a company. And you know, from last 20, 30 years, this was a need there. Like, whom to test? Because, see, it's a very time-killing job. It's not simple thing. And then there has to be trustworthiness there. And then the aspiring minds from the previously, they were studied with this AMCAT test and then they actually sold it to SHL. But I'm telling you, 2000 companies do believe in only AMCAT test. There are a few companies visiting the PhD, they say if you are taking AMCAT test, that scores are good for it. Some companies just take AMCAT test results for a benchmark shortlist for some company. And we PhD also take that as a benchmark for making you allow sit for a green dot company. Green dot is a company offering more than 20 lakhs. So if a guy or girl is not scoring well in AMCAT, 65% plus, so there is no point in taking that guy to that company. You may talk on this issue and we can have a debate there. How come it is possible on that day, on that AMCAT day, if he's not feeling well, or what if he haven't scored that day? That's why we take AMCAT 2 times. That should not be there. Like JE takes 2 times, no? So that to negate all those effects. So at that time he was under some pressure, he was going through a different phase. So you go clear for the next semester. And most best of the score can be considered. But that doesn't, and many times now we are spending time on why these people have implied this type of policy. Normal mediocre brain do that. But a wise man or wise woman, what will do? They will just try to know, can I change this? No, I cannot change this modality. Let me accept it and prepare. You're not wasting your energy on those things which you can't control. You'll control something, you can prepare yourself, you can make yourself empowered, you can appear for the test and score more. That you can do, the wise man or wise woman. So you be see now whether you are a mediocre brain or you are a advanced brain. आप पे डिपेंड रहता है कितना टाइम लगाते हैं अपन किसको कंप्लीट कर रहे हो कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं किसको अरे कैन यू कंट्रोल दैट कैन यू चेंज दैट अदर थिंग so if you can't change just one thought 1 minute to take a decision no can I control this can I change this the answer no then don't spend a single thought on that topic if you're wise enough you will not do that and I'm telling you PG guys you should do that. At least you should have that maturity that let me crack here, let me digger here, and let me leave it. Let go. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to discuss this because this is just jargon. I'm not the person who is controlling that. If you can save you a lot of time, you can save you a lot of energy, and you can invest that energy for your own objectives. Being in PhD will not guarantee anything here. Companies are coming because of the legacy of PhD, because of the people who joined industry and performed well. The question right now, on that day when company visits, so उसमें कुछ भी नहीं पॉलिश का तुम्हारा काम है कंपनी को लाना यहाँ तक तुम्हारा काम है वो आने के बाद तुमको परफॉर्म करना है भूलना नहीं और वो सफिशिएंट होता नहीं कि मैं 10 बार बैठूंगा 100 बार बैठूंगा 100 बार 5 बार बैठूंगा तो कोई ना कोई ले लेगा होता ही नहीं it may happen so that after these 100 rejections and every day you learn something in every interview you may be prepared for some company to the level where you can get hired in 101 company suppose but that will again not happening as a fluke or a case because you have learned something in 100 experience I will do. So I will discuss that also right now because time won't be here. The other entry level job application of yeah, is monthly evaluation based to English contract, maybe and multiple abilities. The first aspect is ELQ has English, logical and vocabulary. ELQ purpose. So इसका score आपका रहेगा 65 plus. You should score 65% plus out of 100%. 900 marks का टेस्ट रहता है, उसमें आपको 65% आता है. ELQ वाला. ELQ model being compulsory and additional skill specific model which is required for jobs in different sectors. तो ये है कि आप मैकेनिकल में इंटरेस्ट हो या फिर अलग मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी में इंटरेस्ट हो, तो स्किल स्पेसिफिक मॉडल्स vary from software programming, electronics computation, like that. The candidates can choose the skill models based on his or her education. उनका ऑप्शन मिलेगा कि भैया आपको जो आपका बेसिक स्किल फंडामेंटल्स है वो किस पर बेस कर लेना है. The computer engineering select करेंगे computer engineering, LNT select करेंगे LNT, mechanical, civil ऐसा उनका है. तो domain specific, इसको बोलते हैं domain specific knowledge test. We go on. Let me. Comparing an adaptive test, what does that mean? It's adaptive. Not adaptive is changing to course of time or adjusting itself almost surrounding. That's what adaptive. So an adaptive test gets harder if you adjust from the answer given in the previous question. If you answer a question correct, you get a tougher question, and if you answer the question wrong, next question is allows the test to measure the exact ability of the test taker to be tested. The score of the candidate depends on the level of question he or she attempted. तो हम बोलेंगे सर फिर ऐसा तो आसान करेंगे कि हार्ड क्वेश्चन का आंसर देंगे नहीं, कुछ अगर आसान आसान आ रहा है तो उसको मार्क देंगे तो फिर और आसान क्वेश्चन आएगा. But then your final answer will be taxed. A guy who is solving difficult questions, he will get more weightage. The guy who like a guy solve 8 questions, difficult question, his score may be higher than if you have solved 12 questions, which are easy. That's why adaptive test. It's like it's a cool thing. Acting like if you really test yourself, why should you test yourself? There is no avenue for you without this. It's a very free, not freely, but it is very compared to price पे हम अचीव कर रहे हैं आपको. तो 550 रुपीज में और 650 रुपीज में आपको दो बार टेस्ट मिल रहा है. Very affordable. Because outside आपको 12 रुपए एक अटेम्प्ट के, यहाँ पर आपको 600 रुपए में 70 रुपए 2 अटेम्प्ट मिल रहे हैं. Because part of PSAT. तो इसलिए हम इतना इस पे हमर करते हैं. Because there has to be some self realization. ना many times we see मैं अच्छा हूँ, बहुत अच्छा हूँ, बहुत ही अच्छा हूँ. But then when something happens, no, then and when the real test happens, that you realize you're a fraud. So I mean that अगर बाप रे वाला feeling नहीं हो. And now almost why should I talk to people? You already have part experience. यहाँ कितना आगे है और कहाँ है. That doesn't matter. No one can stop you because you couldn't do it there. जब नींद खुली तब सवेरा. Hello. Recall जब नींद खुली तब सवेरा. If someone wakes up at 10 o'clock in the morning, that doesn't mean day before. Still he has got enough time to do something. Person 6 o'clock में उठा और फिर कुछ भी नहीं किया, बैठा रहा और फिर करते बैठा तो क्या मतलब है? तो इसलिए बोलते हैं जब नींद खुली तब सवेरा. Please don't get bogged down or just don't trouble yourself because of the past. Something bad happens there, you learn the lesson, go on. That's the thing. We need to be present and then think of majority of the time we should be present. That's the beauty of life. We'll go on. मुझे लगता है कि वो क्वेश्चन आप ट्राई कर रहे हो और सिस्टम को समझ रहा है, बोलेंगे सर टेस्ट रिजल्ट सबमिट के बाद आप क्वेश्चन सबमिट कर रहे हो ना, तभी उसको समझ में आ रहा है. एडप्टिव टेस्ट ये बंदे ने 10 क्वेश्चन के रिसिप्ट कर दो ना, ते एकामुळे सगळ्यांना उसके आगे क्वेश्चन कौन से टेक्निक्स और जितने चैलेंजिंग क्वेश्चन होंगे उतने एक्शन मार्क्स होंगे आपका.
बाकीच्यांची कंप्लेंट आले तू काही करून ते पण कर.
So I hope you got this
तुम्ही
adapting
सांगितलं
test.
तर ऐकायलाच पाहिजे ना, आम्ही सांगू शकत नाही ना सर.
Or this is not the only test you need to appear for. You need to appear for hacker rank test. You need to appear for lead code test. You need to
हा बोलून घेते काय
for IMOCA test. IMOCA is a company also take this test. So there are 7-8 tests going in by companies.
तो आवाजच बंद कर, तुला बाकी
Companies hire different testing agencies because they do have their trust with them. They do have their tailor-made programs for them or tailor-made tests for them. It may happen. And AMCAT is also hired by many companies to test their people. But it may happen so that if that companies are not coming to PICT, you can't say AMCAT test was wrong. Because we have studied all those tests. But we thought AMCAT is a comprehensive one, and again it's affordable for all of our PICT students, and again it has got all the domains that we want. Particularly, that's it. I will go on then. I hope online people are listening to me. Thank you. So we'll go on then. Particles, English, logical, so my message for explaining English. Logical thinking ये बहुत ही important है. Logical reasoning, logical thinking is your rational, how your ability to come to a judgment by going through the situation in front of you. Maybe you are reflecting on a situation or a thing, and you are coming to a judgment which is rational, which is not biased, which is not corrupted by the prejudices that you have, which is not corrupted by your physical or mental state of being. तू राग आलाय म्हणून तू काहीतरी निर्णय घेतला, तुला दुःख वाटतंय तू काहीतरी निर्णय घेतला, तू चिडली आहे की काहीतरी निर्णय घेतलायस. That is not logical reasoning. Logic means you are just applying your intelligence and your brilliancy. So we are human. We are not still robots. People are working hard to become what? There is another story. But I'm telling you, they want logical reasoning. They want logical. Your reflection or your implications or your conclusions on the situation or your solution that you are giving, उसका judgment आपकी कितना सही तरह से कितना लॉजिक है और कितना बाकी के धंधे prejudices है, तुम्हारे beliefs है, तुम्हारा anger है, तुम्हारा aggression है, तुम्हारा anxiety है, logic to break cognitive ability, the ability of the mind or your brain to think. Okay, there is immense quantity of it. But again, I will tell you, all the people, your accuracy rate and your strike rate. It's not like you can't solve any problem. If you were given enough time or hours together, every problem can be solved. But there are 800 people with you, sitting with you. And they are solving all those problems. 50 problems, 50 minutes. Okay? You need to have a good accuracy. And you just can't increase strike rate. Without accuracy, even if you solve 16, all are wrong means nothing. So you need to improve your strike rate. More number of questions should be solved. And at the same time, the accuracy, number of questions solved to the attempt rate should be 1. Should be good. So now you think wrong. Again, there is no limit for this. But we don't expect you to be a national or international Olympic winner. हमारा काम बन जाए बस, हमको जॉब मिल जाए बस, तब हाँ हमें जाना है. Please take note that. Along please. 400 people are sitting at the desk. And they want, at least you should be for 50% of those. आप कहाँ हो आप देखो. हमने मतलब कहाँ पीजी के बाद अब पढ़ा रहे हो. क्या कहूँगा मैं, जॉब चाहिए तो वही करना पड़ेगा. If you are lateral hiring, तो आपको एप्टीट्यूड नहीं. तो if you are fresher, तो मेरे मन को क्या आया, कोई इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं था. क्या चाहिए कंपनी को वो तुमको देना पड़ेगा. If you are going for a freshers interview, you have to test because they want the cognitive ability of the mind, the brain, your brilliance, your intelligence. Hygiene there. This is hygienic foods. Constant तुम्हारा response system. Question दिया, आंसर आ रहा है. गट फीलिंग से आ रहा है, रिफ्लेक्स से आ रहा है, ब्रेन से आ रहा है, छोड़ दो. आ रहा है कि नहीं सही कुछ चाहिए उनको. तुम बैठेंगे कितना सोचे क्या करो पता करो. ऐसा सोचने वाला आदमी बैठा होगा उनको दोबारा कि उनको उनका बिजनेस. That's all. Please work on that. Take the practice skill. ये कुछ नहीं है. ये कुछ नहीं है, ऐसा practice है. That take it from me. Practice, practice, practice. And you feel people are practicing it very hard. No, very few are practicing. If you started working and if you walk on that path for 6 months, 8 months, now you'll be like, yeah, मैं तो भी अच्छा जा. I'm great. Perseverance. तो चीज को 6 मंथ तक 5 मंथ तक करना, 1 साल तक करना, 5 साल तक करना, लाइफ टाइम करना, ये that is called endurance. That is what is perseverance. Actually, out of blue शुरू केलं जोरात मौका केला तर और खेळला पण आता आपले दोन नाही तो टीचर झाला तो गेली आवाज आली डिग्री तुम्ही पीएचडी डिग्री नंतर एमटेक नंतर तरी जॉब येत नाही. जॉब यायला तुम्हाला यायला please take a note. That's why in the gate also they have asked you now. Activity is all about your cognition levels, your how your brain is performing, and everyone wants that to happen in life. So that's technicians, even simulation. Guy or girl, immediately when you want to write something, you go to ChatGPT and a mail format for a HR, mail format to secretary, mail format project. Don't you know that everyone knows this in the world now? All those who are hiring you, they don't know this. When the official communication is happening now, don't you feel people know about ChatGPT now? You are the only one person in the world. Don't use it. Let your brain do it. You have to stress upon your brain. You have to stress upon your abilities to think in English. Come up with the words which are very good and prominently fitting in that emotion, that context in which you are writing to the person. So let it happen. It will not happen in the first day. It will not happen the 10th time. It will happen 10 months, 6 months. I know that able to fight. Because everyone knows what is there on the ChatGPT. ChatGPT may bring you very special words about you, or very stalwart words, on the jargon, plus, how come this person, because of your one document is something, you are mailing something, and they understand that this people is taking something, someone's help there. ना सर नाउ अब तो प्रॉब्लम भी नहीं है. अभी तो प्लेगरिज्म चेक है. आपने भेजा, आई विल जस्ट सेंड इट टू प्लेगरिज्म चेक. वहां से वो निकालता है कि कितना ये टिक है. तो इमीडिएटली वो दिखा देता है कि ये 70% नहीं है. हमारा क्या इंप्रेशन बनेगा. सर shall not I use to increase my productivity? And if we improve my productivity, if ChatGPT can write email for me, why should I spend time there? Let me use that time for some other constructive work. Argument, valid argument. And I want to go with that argument. It's good. But that doesn't mean you should not create anything in the world then. Because you are not in a company. You are not dealing with your clients. You are working to get a job first. And every employer wants that there is something in you. You have something potential attached, potential unleashed. वो है, जब तो लेगा ना आपको. So I hope. Otherwise, why will employ you write an email like this? You will employ a robot now.
तेच आहे.
Last chapter direction. That's why you don't like you take back here. AI is going to be there. AI is technology. It will be there for you to 20 years. And you just find your job and your friend got an AI and you. But it doesn't matter that your creative mind is not important. If you are not having creative mind, if you are not what can I say articulating your own thoughts, not probably ideation, you're not thinking out of box, you're not in race. A robot will take one. असं त्याला घेऊन सांगा काय करायचं आहे मग सोडलं त्याला तू कशाला पाहिजे मला सांगा बरोबर सांगा मग करतो ते मग परत सुटतो आणि I want people, they are not animals. You can claim it very passionately. Why? Because we think, are we thinking? You are just in front of social media. So maybe Rakesh will be there. चालूच आहे थांबणंच नाही as a consumer of this technology. Are you something to develop a program or upgrade or not? Please think, this is what I want to leave here in MTech, in PIC. It's the great leadership department. Our alumni have extended to every part of the world now. Many of them have CTOs and CEOs and Fortune 4 companies, Fortune unicorns, 4 unicorns have started by PHL. But when they will talk to you, please, the beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, they say someone. Okay. But here now, when you go in front of any alumni, you should feel his reflection in you. I was like him only when I was in Cambodia. I was feeling that. Are you going to be that at that level? Then he should feel that connection. It will not happen just because of the alma mater. It will happen by some factor. But when it deals with you, when you think of your passion, when you think of your ideas, when you think of your projects that you carried out, so तब उसको मिलना चाहिए क्या ऐसे क्या and then you go to second level interact. Otherwise that's qualified. त्याच्यावर जात नाही ते त्याच्यावर जायसाठी तो रॅपोर्ट बनला तुम्ही त्या लेवलला आला पाहिजे. You cannot bring their status to your level. You can just search and walk on to know what is there and you just walk on. Someday you reach there. उनको लगे कि यार ये PhD का उनको लगना चाहिए कि तो PhD का कहाँ चांद पे जाना है अच्छा जिंदगी बच जाए बस और क्या चाहिए प्लीज टेक अ नोट टारगेट इतना भी नहीं आपको तो अचीव ना हो unless and until you are very passionate and very independent dreams okay we go there ये तो है पॉजिटिव कॉमन सेंस प्रैक्टिकल की बात करता है प्रैक्टिकल थिंकिंग योर एबिलिटी टू आस्क क्वेश्चंस ठीक है why it is happening like this but let us try to answer why is very, very important in life. Don't answer why and if you don't ask questions that means you are not a critical thinker. You have not given attention to that problem for a small time period. When you understand the problem, when you understand the context of the problem and the severity of the problem, then you ask questions. Why this problem is appearing? What is the reason that this problem is? And then when you understand those whys, someone of you may answer and push people out right like this. And that why not is the innovation. Sometimes that why not is invented. Okay. You have got that nurse, that nerve, where you could, now you can tune the code. So come on, right? That's what they want, company people. They want out-of-box thinking with the guy. It is not like either a dream, must be critical thinking, critical thinking. Critical thinking must be करता है. Critical thinking means your ability to understand the problem and then ask questions and then generate a curiosity and then when that question take your mind for some time, maybe days or weeks, and then you come up with some ideas which can solve that. You have not just understood the problem, but now you understood the basic reasons or the issues because of which the problem persists or appears, and now you can tell how to eradicate that problem. And if you could do this, then you could do the eradication of that problem, or you could part of a solution. That's what they want. That's what they call innovation. That's what they call innovation. And everyone is talking about we want out of box thinking, thinkers, we want out of box thinkers, we want critical thinkers. Critical thinking means asking questions. Mind way, no one can ask questions till you understand the context of the problem. You understand the terminologies that define that problem. You understand the area in which the problem exists. तुम्हाला आयडिया माहित नाही, त्याचे टर्मिनॉलॉजी माहित नाही, त्याच्या काय त्याला म्हणतात डेप्थ माहित नाही आणि तुम्हाला कशाबद्दल सांगते. That's why the knowledge is important. That's why you learn these fundamental questions, fundamental subjects. This knowledge is important, no, to understand the context, understand in what setting this problem is there. And if you know under what setting this problem is there, then I hope to understand the outcome. Every time everyone is running this bit out of box, critical thinking, out of box thinking. It's okay. तुझ्या अभ्यास करण्याची कोणी विषयांचा तुम्हाला प्रॉब्लेम काय सांगितला इमिडिएटली तो प्रॉब्लेम HR related problem or that project interview 1 interview 2 interview 3 may give you some suggestions some problem or they will talk to you directly they are real time problems we are facing this problem now we are working on this technology and we are stuck okay what is your and he's not giving you enough time like the what do you do important this now he's expecting how this guy or girl is coming up with ideation in what happens in his brain. उसके brain में भगा के that has to have sense. Otherwise पागल बोलेगा भगाएगा आपको. सर कुछ तो बोलना था तो मैंने बोल चालू कर क्या बोलना नहीं सकता उधर. You should speak a sense there. Should have some meaning there. And the time he realized कि क्या बनती है यार आप बोल रही है. Solution देखेंगे. इसीलिए क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग और ये जो लॉजिकल तो भी आसान है. क्रिटिकल क्यों चाहिए? Because whatever innovation you have seen, whatever products you have seen, whatever services you have seen, someone has envisioned it before it will get realized. Yes, yes. Someone has think out of box. Someone has think out. तो मुझसे नहीं तो फिर मेडिकल लिटरेचर वाचले किती बघितले तो हा रिसर्च बघितला ऑप्शन वन प्राइस केला हे जे थिंकिंग आहे ज्याचे पैसे आहेत ते त्याचं कौतुक आहे त्याला आणि हे कोणालाही तो रात्रंदिवस त्या एका पिढीवर परत बसले त्याला इतका someone who sits idle, someone who sits says they spend half an hour or 1 hour in absolute privacy, just allowing your brain to ideate. तर झाला तर विचार टाइमपास करू नको There will be some thoughts which may not be rational, or there will be they will random. Let them and go. But you pick a problem. ऐसा ज़्यादा क्या करते हैं? ऐसा तो पहला क्या करते हैं? If your boss or your leader understand that you are a problem solver, you're not just trying for trying on a problem. कोई problem है? ये हमारा प्रॉब्लम कौन सा नहीं बोला टाइम प्रॉब्लम से can't see your problem. All those with the solutions, they are garlanded. They have been covered. I hope I'm telling you people. Now you are at the subject level with question of social because any this course, I don't know the spelling, is very interesting, but it's very famous mathematician and French philosopher. I am because I, I think therefore I think therefore मी कहाँ आहे तर मी तर विचार करतो म्हणून मी आहे की एक this sentence no one can deny. So this I think therefore I am. Are you thinking? Are you thinking enough? पण डोक्याला काही सीन आला ती बघा टीव्ही पहा डोक्याला काही सीन आला की बघा टीव्ही पहा चालू 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 3-4 घंटे 8 घंटे 15 घंटे मग कसं तरी झोपायचं पळायचं परत दुसरा दिवस काही ताण आला डोक्याला की तू वाचायला नको काही डोकं लावायला नको काही सॉल्व करायला नको कंपन्या अशा नाही घेतली त्यांना डू चॅरिटी सीएसआर ऍक्टिव्हिटीमध्ये लोकांना जॉब द्या असं नसतं नाही एम्पॉवर करा बघितलं का कंपनीना 15 कोटी घेतले सीएसआर ऍक्टिव्हिटीमध्ये त्यांना फक्त एक्स्ट्रा पगार नाही जस्ट बिकॉज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट खूप वाढलाय बाजार समथिंग हॅज टू बी डन 15 कोटींचा पगार आम्ही देतो आहे त्याला एक पुस्तक द्या फक्त चित्र घालते this is last thing I'm telling you. I want you people to think. Logical thinking, critical thinking, and even when you are critical thinker, if you are logical thinker in some sense, your life problems also get solved. You will have less confusion. You will have less concepts. Please try to use your faculty means your brain to a level where you can see these solutions coming. You can see the root cause of the problems. Or you should have enough knowledge to understand the problem. You are dependent enough knowledge to understand the problem, enough thinking ability to get to the root cause. And when you work on the root cause, solution is right. So I hope you understood what is innovation, what is invention or breakthroughs, and why these people are turning on out of box. Move on. Just keep it. Not responding. बंद करतो आणि परत सुरू करतो. I think it's enough time I have taken. No, you do have some activity plan now. Yeah. So I have talked about logical abilities, and I have talked about everything there. Now I will go for everything I have told you. please, this is called logical ability. This syllabus I have told you. And then these are the quantitative abilities. We have discussed. I will not go in detail. And then automata. This automata means the possible syntax errors of the code. The starting thing. Okay, automata fix means the starting thing. And here, syllabus for C++, MCQs, even simulation critical reasoning, and this is syllabus for television engineering, for computer science. This is syllabus. Again, similar lines. Only the one point added is called sword test. Sword. It's a your English proficiency test. Sound, voice, accent, and your uh, to test your English proficiency, you need to appear for the until mock interview also. You'll be given a mock interview. A robot will take your interview and they will grade on that part. So here, this is what I will have to discuss with you all people. May not be I am not touched upon every part of MTET, but if you visit the website and we'll prepare for it in that perspective. If you need some training, get back to us. Thanks for the okay. Penalty pattern. तुम्हाला हे आता हेच मिळालं ना रे exam exam is there in the month of October 20
हेलो मीटिंग है एंड सो लीव के लिए सर ऐसे होते 15 मिनट भाई
Hmm.
सिंसियर ड्यूटी करने वाले पुलिस ऑफिसर्स को एक बार फ्रीडम देकर देखिए रिजल्ट इससे 50 गुना ज्यादा। तुम मामूली इंसान नहीं हो राजा। आप भी कौन से मामूली इंसान हो? स्पेशल ऑपरेशन के हेड आपके दौरान सर। ओह माय गॉड। ये बेहतर जवान के पीछे रहना चाहिए। यस तो उसका मुझे तो सुनाई नहीं रहा। बेचारा बैठा है छोड़ दो सर। तो पीछे के रास्ते बात कर बड़ी खूबी से जल्दी जाओ राजा। आपके सवालों का जवाब मैं नहीं दूंगा। बस मुझे तो कहना तो कहते रहूंगा। जब भी कोई भी क्राइम हो तो प्रकट किया कर। आप लोगों से बात नहीं कीजिए। न्याय का सवाल कीजिए। और धन के पुलिस वालों की मदद कीजिए। दिल बॉम्बे। क्या चाचा पूजा शुरू होने के घर शुरू हो गया। विकी बाबू अभी समय बाकी है। ये कोई मामूली शायरी नहीं है। चंपारण के हड्डियों के चूरे को सफेद कौवे के मूत्र से मिलाओ तब बनती है ये शायरी। अरे चाचा ये मन गढ़ कहानियों को बेचो तो बनों कहानियां पढ़ते हैं। हमारे लड़के हैं पूरे शहर को तकलीफ करना दिया। विकी बाबू जिस घर के बाहर इस शायरी की छाप होगी वो उस घर में कभी कदम नहीं रख पाएगी। अच्छा कभी सुना हमारी की बेटी पे चक्कर की बेटा बेटा की बेटी को माता आ गई। विकी बाबू वो आएगी आज के दिल्ली जाओ हमें दीवार में लिख ले। अरे ओ चाचा जरा हमारी भी दीवार पे लिखो ना। और सुनो थोड़ा साफ साफ बड़ा बड़ा लिखना। पता चला कल को पढ़ने नहीं आया तो खुद से ही बाहर आ गए। हाँ हाँ आएंगे आएंगे। जरूर खड़ा हो जाएगा। ओ सुदेवा गेट बंद कर दीजिए वो तो।
पॅटर्न सांगितलं मला तू सोमवारी लावलो तो answer for the